Glow-in-the-dark ice cream. And you'll never guess what's powering this frozen treat. Believe it or not, jellyfish. Charlie Francis is the owner of the company called...
You get to say it.
Lick Me, I'm Delicious. And he joins us now all the way from Bristol, England. Great to see you, sir.
Hi there, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. Don't know quite where to begin with this interview, I suppose. Where'd you get the idea for glow-in-the-dark ice cream?
Yeah, it's quite a funny one, isn't it? So I was researching for a different thing at the time called miracle fruit, which is this amazing berry that makes sour things taste sweet. So if you ate some miracle fruit with a lemon, you could eat that lemon like an apple. And I was researching that, and I came across this research paper on luminescence, which is what the protein within jellyfish that allows them to glow when they're underwater. And I got a bit obsessed with it. I got a bit geeky about it, and I started looking into it until I eventually found this scientist in China who's worked out a way of synthesizing the protein in the jellyfish. And I contacted him and said, can I get some of your jellyfish protein, please?
So I've got to ask you the key thing, because when I hear jellyfish, I think, you know, crippling stings. And when I hear China, I hear all kinds of issues. Is it safe? I assume it is, but just reassure me here. I can eat it without worrying about any kind of toxicity?
Yeah, I mean, we're still going through the toxicity regulations at the moment, but it's very small levels. And actually, people in China eat jellyfish daily, so they're okay. And obviously, we're not using the stinging part of the jellyfish, we're using the glowing part of the jellyfish.
And you're not using the... Oh, no, it's octopi that have the ink, right? Not jellyfish? I'm not a marine biologist, clearly.
We're not using ink either, no. That would be a different colour. That would be quite black.
And that's good in pasta.
But anyway, we're talking about... That would be like a dark ice cream.
Right. Glow-in-the-dark. So glow-in-the-dark jellyfish-powered ice cream. How does it taste? And I know it's quite expensive, too.
Yeah, it's an incredibly expensive thing. At the moment, because it's we're synthesising it in a lab, it's about 4 times the cost of gold. So it's the most expensive ice cream I've ever made. It's £140 a scoop. I'm not sure what that is in dollars. Is it about $200?
Yeah,
yes,
it's expensive. Let's put it that way. Yeah, and basically the way it works is the protein within the jellyfish, the luminescence protein, we mix it in with the ice cream, and at neutral pH it will glow up when it reacts with the calcium in the milk. What that means in fun terms is when you lick it, it glows. So it's a pretty fun product. And in terms of safe, I've eaten quite a lot of it, and I'm not glowing.
Well, let me ask you this. When can you get it in the United States? What are the plans to get it here? And just a word of advice, the name is great, but over on 8th Avenue, you may want to try a different name. It has different meanings in New York City.
Right, for Lick Me, I'm Delicious. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind. We've got probably about another year in terms of regulatory tests and stuff like that to get it through and to get the cost down, crucially. So maybe a year and a half, we'll have it on the streets. In the meantime, we are doing a glow in the UV light gin and tonic sorbet. So if you like your gin and tonics, it's a very British drink.
I'm liking these ice creams.
Tonic. I've got some tonic water here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that.
Tonic water glows under UV light. So if you want to do a fun trick at home, you can make glow in the dark gin and tonic jellies and glow in the dark gin and tonic sorbet. And we're offering that right now.
So what's
and it's got gin in it, so it tastes great.
So what's going on in popular culture where glow-in-the-dark is so popular right now?
What's happening with it? It's this whole trend for molecular food, I think, and people are interested in doing this sort of crossover between food and science, so and also art and all these different fields. I mean, we've been working on a number of projects. We're working at the moment to try and develop an invisible ice cream, which is quite an interesting one as well. Which sounds mad, but we're gonna do it. We're also working on making the hottest ice cream in the world, using the hottest chilies that we can synthesize. And I mentioned art as well. We're also doing a project which you can see on our website, which is called Ice Cream Pottery, where it's sort of a cross between pottery and ice cream, where we serve people a gramophone machine. Bear with me, I know this sounds mad. We serve people a gramophone machine with a piece of ice cream on the top. We spin the gramophone machine round, so a record player, and then they throw an edible ice cream pot themselves, so basically an edible ice cream dish, which they fill of fruit and eat.
I have a feeling
Does that make any sense to you guys, or I completely baffled you?
You're going to be wildly successful. There's almost this Willy Wonka gold mine